Welcome to Wild Breakaway. I'm Audra Martin, joined by Wes Walls. There was a certain level of uncertainty coming into tonight's game, with the Wild coming off of a huge game on Tuesday, an even bigger game coming in the days ahead against Colorado on Saturday. How would the team come out facing a team like the Calgary Flames tonight? Well, they answered it very early on into this game. In the end, a dominating 6-2 win and 2 huge points.
Yeah, the Minnesota Wild were not fooling around to start this game. They won the opening faceoff, went D-to-D, got the puck in the zone, and spent the first shift of the first period in the zone for 40 seconds. Really set the tone for the beginning of the game. Got themselves up a 2-0 lead and were able to skate to a 6-2 win. But more importantly for the Minnesota Wild, especially because they've been struggling a little bit at home, to rattle off 3 games in a row at home was very, very important for this club.
And here's a look at tonight's final stats when it comes to the shots battle. It was Calgary getting the edge 33-29 over Minnesota. A huge night on special teams for the Wild. 3 power play goals after they gave up an early power play goal on the penalty kill. That unit continued to dominate the rest of the way out. Huge kills throughout the rest of the game, but we cannot forget to mention Zach Parise, his 3rd hat trick of the season. A big night for him, and here's what his head coach had to say about his performance.
I mean, he's a great player, and you know, things started going. His battle level was up there, and compete level. He's all in good situations the last few games, and the game in Chicago, I thought he should have got 1 or maybe 2. Like I said, the one on the power play was great traffic, created a nice rebound, hit Darling's top of his foot there on the wraparound, and then the overtime one. So, like I said, we didn't need that game, but he certainly, the whole team was happy for him tonight because he had a big breakout game for us, and we certainly needed it and put us all in a good driving position and being comfortable in the game.
Well, now you can't get much bigger than what we will see is Saturday afternoon in Denver as the Minnesota Wild take on the very team that could stand between them and another trip to the postseason. The Colorado Avalanche, though, 2 huge injuries on their team, and the Wild have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, Matt Duchene and McKinnon out of the lineup. They're probably our 2 most dangerous forwards, especially off the rush, are going to be out of the lineup from what we understand. So that's good news for the Minnesota Wild fans, obviously. And the Minnesota Wild over the last 10 years, as fans know around here, have had a lot of success in the Pepsi Center and won some big games, and none are going to be much bigger than this one in a couple afternoons.
And this one likely going to come down to the wire between these 2 teams, and Saturday is going to be about as interesting as you can get. We look forward to seeing you then. 1:30 Saturday with Wild take on the Colorado Avalanche. In the meantime, for Wes Walls, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Wild Breakaway.